Hey guys, this is Coach Michele coming to you live from Atlanta. Take care, James. Enjoy, be safe. This is Coach Michele, guys. Right now, we are in the process of experiencing, or some of you may be in the process of experiencing inclement weather, hurricane, mostly in the Florida area. I have quite a few clients in Florida. For those of you that are not my clients, I just want to put out this announcement here for you all. Every single one of you, and if you're in an area that is not being affected by the weather, I want to make sure each and every one of you have an emergency preparedness policy in place. So it's very important, guys, for those of you that are in the process in Florida, in any of the islands, make sure that you are today preparing for what may happen on Sunday, Monday, or Tuesday, whenever it's planning on hitting your area. Make sure you're notifying all of your clients. If you don't have an emergency preparedness plan in place, you need to get one ASAP. And make sure that you're notifying the family members that may be your clients that may not have family members in the immediate area. So the way I do it, and I'm just going to give you a quick synopsis of how I do it, and then you guys can implement. If you don't have one, this is still something you can implement ASAP. Is the first thing I do, I look at my clients and the situation that they're in. So if someone is total, right, meaning you do everything for them, they're bedridden, then those would be the priorities. This is how I do it. Those would be the priorities because they cannot evacuate themselves. They cannot get out in case of emergency. They cannot get into, the tub or go down into the basement or whatever it may be. So you want to make sure you have something in plan and help develop something for them. Maybe they're going to go over to a loved one's home. Maybe they're going to go over to a neighbor's home. Maybe they're going to, go to a local shelter. So you got to think about what that looks like for your client to help your client in this situation. And then you may have those individuals that are home, they are mobile, however, they do not have transportation. So they cannot drive to evacuate. They cannot drive to a loved one. Maybe you can contact their loved ones and set up and help them set up. Maybe, you can be in a position where your caregiver, drives them to a family member's home if the family cannot get to them. So you may have someone that can do everything for themselves and drive. So there may not be a priority as far as needing your hand and your assistance. However, you still want to contact them and say, hey, Ms. Jones, just calling to see, if you're okay. Is there anything that you need to help you prepare, for Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, or whatever the case may be? Here, at ABC Home Care Agency, we want to make sure you're safe. We know you're completely independent. However, we want to make sure you're safe in what your plans are and if there's anything we could do to help you. So guys, that's just a quick little overview synopsis of how we prioritize. We do a triage 1, 2, 3, and 4. So based on the level of that client, when they come into our organization, hey Monica, hello everyone, when they come into your organization as far as one of your clients, you want to at that time assign them a number, right? So if they're a triage 1, 2, 3, like how we do it, you want to make sure that you have an emergency preparedness plan in place to help them in case of an emergency, in case of, a natural disaster or whatever it may be. If you are the only one, if your client does not have anyone, then I would strongly recommend that you have something in place for them. You can contact, so hypothetically, say you get a new client today and that new client is in a flood zone or that new client is in the eye of the hurricane or whatever situation it may be, then check out all the local shelters in that area. Check with EMS, check with the fire department, check with, the American Red Cross or whatever it may be, any state or government entity, government agency, agency, and make sure you let them know. You say, hey, I have my name is Michele. I'm with ABC Home Care Agency. I have a client, Miss Jones, that resides over here. She's completely total care, and she doesn't have any loved ones, anyone to come out and to support her. I just want you guys to know. So if you're in doing a wellness check, or if you're in a position to help her or move her to a shelter or whatever it may be, then you, at least you can document and share with her family, whomever, that's the protocol that you have in place to make sure that they are safe. And you want to be very proactive. So you don't want to wait until the last minute. Guys, today is Friday, so there's still time to be able to help these seniors and individuals with disability that you are caring for. So it goes far beyond the money that they pay us. We are really an additional eyes, ears, hands, feet for them. And we really have to put their well-being first, right? So yes, you want to make sure your caregivers are safe. You want to make sure you're safe, but you need to be proactive and plan now to make sure everyone is safe, So hello. So we want to make sure everyone is safe, guys. So if you don't have anything in place, I want you to put it in place now. This is a priority, and we want to make sure all of our people are safe. And that goes across the board, no matter what level they are, no matter what level for us, triage, put something in place. If you, and I do it again to reiterate from the very, very beginning. So when someone signs up with our organization, we already know, if that person is living with their mom, dad, or, children, whatever the case may be, they already have a plan in place. Something I used to do with my kids when they were small, is we did fire drills. So, we've never been in a fire by the grace of God. Don't know anyone that has. However, we would do fire drills, and we had a safe spot. So, and the reason why we had a safe spot is so if we were ever in a situation of a fire, everybody knew how to evacuate. Everybody knew where to go, across the street, over by the mailbox. So then if we were all out there and one person wasn't at the mailbox, then we knew that person was still inside of the home, and no one, would be in the home trying to search for it. Everybody knew where the safe spot was, right? So it's very important to have these things set up for your clients to make sure that they are as safe as possible. And this could be one of the things. Some states require an emergency preparedness, but this is one of the things that can differentiate you from someone else, right? Us from the others out there in the community is how we think about the client holistically and how we serve and function as a patient advocate, which is so much more important than trying to make a dollar, right? So we serve first. You guys know I'm always talking about serving first. I have a lot of fun. I have a lot of fun with what I do. I love you guys. I enjoy, sharing, coaching, mentoring, educating you all. But at the end of the day, it's about serving God's people to the max. It's about making sure people are safe. It's about being a patient advocate first. It's about serving. So when we serve, we have to think from a holistic perspective, the whole person, not just the person that's paying us, Monday through Friday. We want to make sure that she or he or whomever is safe on Saturday and Sunday. We want to make sure they're safe when we're not there. So you got to put things in place, guys. We got to put things in place. So God bless each and every one of you, your families, those of you that are traveling this weekend, those of you that are celebrating the holiday, friends, family, those of you that are traveling to your destination, please be safe. Use wisdom, and make sure you serve first. Take care. God bless.